This is Deducter, bringing you Scenario 9 of Grand Campaign 43 East. This is Kremenchug. Uh, this is the second in the series defensive scenario and much harder than the previous one. Actually, in this scenario, the Germans have initiative, so I might as well start. It's cloudy weather, huh? Interesting. Alright. So, that's where that LE5FN is, I forget. Alright. Well, that's okay, I can't hit it. It's cloudy anyway. So, in this scenario, as the scenario text suggests, it is a good idea to cross the river and attempt an attack. Because you want to destroy as many of these artillery batteries as possible. Turns out that crossing the river, however, is not quite as easy as it seems. So is wise in this case to be somewhat careful. You only have about 5 turns to destroy as many of the artillery pieces as possible before it is a good idea to withdraw back south across the river. I mean, all of these tactics I'm displaying are irrelevant if you're just playing with tons of prestige and you can buy whatever units you want, in which case tactics are irrelevant and you can, there's an autoplay button, you will win every single battle without thought. But these tactics do matter if you use a much more weak core like the one I have. I mean, I consider my core quite strong. Certainly compared to historical standards is still much better than the state of the average German troops. But from the game standpoint is extraordinarily weak. I mean, but this does not mean that I do forego the best units. I merely have more limited quantity of them. So, I gotta think about the first move. How do I usually do this? I'm trying to remember. I think I remember how to do this. I sacrifice this particular infantry, I think is how I do this. Right. Rugged defense? Well, I wasn't expecting that. That's actually a bit of a problem. Huh. I don't know. I can't remember what exactly the Soviets have here, so I am going to put my recon unit here to take a look. Alright. Alright. Right. That's not a good idea. Okay, I finally decided upon a course of action. In theory, I could cross the river with this unit, but it's so dangerous to try something like that. The cloudy weather is no good for using bombers. Plus there's tons of Soviet anti-aircraft guns across the river. I don't like that. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Step 1. Weaken some of this artillery. Step 2. Sacrifice some units to force a surrender. Recon units are very important to take out. One, two, three, four, five. Step 3. Ponder the bad luck that is the rugged offense on that unit while I consider my next move. Ugh. Right. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got a new SE infantry unit. Best of all, this one comes with the highest level transport. So I'm going to use this formation here, 5th SE Panzer Division, to block Soviet bridge crossings. Actually, if I remember correctly, there are Soviet fighters here. I should actually send over a flak to deal with them. Now that I think about it. These LA5 FNs are irritating. Good thing it's cloudy weather though. Well. If I attack, this will retreat north. That's fairly pointless. There do not appear to be too many good options right now, unfortunately. Needed a longer range artillery over there. That's fine. That's fine. So, are there any tricks I can do? Well, the answer is yes. That anti-tank gun can hurt, so best not to mess with it. About the only thing I can think to keep doing right now is to try to weaken this artillery a bit. It's very unfortunate. believe the Soviets can send some units over the river to attack here, but my Air Force can finish them off without much difficulty. Guess I might as well attacking the anti-aircraft gun. There's nothing else that's a good target to attack. Oh, I forgot I had this wolf from it. That's very good. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We'll try to finish off this artillery. Perfect. That worked well. I'm gonna put this unit over here. And keep this artillery. Oh, make sure it stays put. Send out some more units. I also overstrength 2 of my best infantry. I'm going to put these in the swamp. They don't need artillery support. The idea is to lure the Soviets across the bridge and destroy them in detail. Basically, I love using that trick over and over and over again, and it works over and over and over again. There's no reason for me to press the attack just yet, but I will attack soon enough. It's important to remember the Soviet recon forces have been severely weakened. I'll be able to mop them up once I've taken out their recon. The rest is fairly simple. There are a number of T-34s and Su-76s that can counterattack, so best to watch out. Otherwise, I'm going to use my fighters defensively to screen my forces. Tiger and Panthers are the most important to screen. I'm gonna move this unit. Wow, I do want spotting though. I can't remember. Might as well move this unit onto the river. As long as I have air cover, it's not too bad. Unconventional move for sure, but I think it's fine. Actually, why don't I use some of my fighter bombers here? It does not appear to be any anti-aircraft guns. As long as I cover it with a fighter, I should be good. Let's hope I don't regret this. I'm gonna scout out this area a bit. Ah, that's where it is. Actually got pretty lucky. Normally in those ambush scenarios, my fighter should have taken a lot of damage, but I got extraordinarily lucky there. Okay, I can live with that. See, good luck happens all the time. Yeah. So I'm taking a bit more risk than I normally would on this map, but I think it is worth the price. Oh, about the only other thing I want to do is I want to transfer this unit over here. It can be dangerous to leave this area relatively unguarded, but again, I'm not too worried. As long as I have my Air Force, and I'm going to withdraw my units back across the river soon enough anyway, so you can use the train to shift over infantry over here, which will be invaluable. Alright, let's see if I've made any horrible mistakes. So you can see the AI's attack routine with its artillery is to pick the weakest units to attack. It so happens all the weak units are auxiliary units. The auxiliaries are pretty useful in this scenario. It wouldn't make too much sense to sacrifice them unnecessarily. So I very well will reinforce some of them. All right. This unit has nothing to target. All right. I mean, this is the obvious move. There's the OE5FN. And the Soviets looks like they are ready to cross the river. No problem. I'll make the easy moves first. to make it hard for the Soviets to cross the river easily. Then actually, I can shift over a strategic bomber. I mean, I don't normally play with so many bombers, so I mean, I usually don't even bother with strategic bombers later on. They can be nice to have, but I just find that you have to spend so much prestige to make them worthwhile. 14 strength points is the critical threshold, but in this particular case, I mean, I should have thought of that. Why don't I use the strategic bomber to take out some of those transports? That's a good idea. I like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about this carefully. Strategic bomber, I think, is very valuable in this sector, but I have to use it carefully. Right. Okay, we'll make some more of the obvious moves. Mass attack bonus. Take out the Su-76. Honestly, they even need that mass attack bonus. I have just such a massive initiative advantage. It's SMG infantry, okay. Right. Wow, here's a fairly risky maneuver. Yeah, I don't like that. What makes the most sense is if I do this. Honestly, that may not even necessarily make the most sense. One kill, 5 suppress. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Actually goes very well. I could do this. This is craziness. Alright. We're playing doing some crazy stuff, I have to say. Order of attack matters. If I attack with this, it will almost certainly retreat the T-34. Let's attack with this. It probably won't retreat. Luck can sometimes be too good. Damn it. Wow. That was unfortunate. Let's retreat this unit here. This unit could potentially still be useful. Well, now I'm in a bit of a quandary. What's the trick to destroying that unit? Well, the answer is to use this recon unit. But I'm not sure it's even that important right now. Still trying to decide what to do. Nah, I don't like that. No, that doesn't accomplish anything. Okay. Ugh. You know what? We're gonna do this without sacrificing the recon unit. One solution would be to move the recon unit here, and then attack. It will force it onto the river. But this would also do it for less pain. And then, as long as it stays on the river, has no spotting, I should be perfectly safe. There's no rush to kill it. You know what? I'm going to use my fighter bomber here. I'll almost certainly invite attack from a T-34 or Su-76M, but I'm gonna have to take the chance. Again, I'm in no rush to finish off the LE5FN. But this one I could try to finish off. Let's actually do this. Well, okay. That works. As soon as I finish off that last artillery and then these pieces, I am going back across the river. This is actually going fairly well. Actually reinforce that. 14 prestige, that's nothing. Could be useful. I can concentrate 3 of my remaining fighters to pick off that LE5FN. I think it'll be worth it. So, what should I do? Let us send in my initiative hero unit first. That worked reasonably well. Oh, I also have this fighter. Forgot about it. Three strength points lost for 10 kill. 3-to-1 kill ratio. That's really good. Garrison the city. It's no rush. Yo. But the Su-76 come over. Once again, I'm not too worried about this sector. I'll be able to withdraw some troops to shore up those defenses if necessary. I don't anticipate the AI breaking through for a little while yet. I know how I want to do this. Okay. Good. The rest of my troops can stay put. This unit can reinforce. Go back over the river. Might as well put it here to prevent resupply or reinforcements. This unit will park itself here comfortably, and all my other units can focus on entrenching. Right. You know, for good measure, I might want to withdraw this unit here just in case. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. If I get attacked by a T-34, which I almost certainly will, could lose the recon unit. T-34 didn't attack. No idea why not. It looks like my decision is vindicated. Ugh. Now begins the process of destroying these Soviet formations. Well, that's a problem. Okay, good. Man, these guards can be pretty tough. Let's see. Hmm. Now they should unload these two hexes, and a series of surrenders will also ensue. Alright, that's the end of those units. I still want to finish off the Katyusha rocket, if at all possible. I also don't like that T-34 over there. Ah, that is very unfortunate. I'm gonna withdraw the Panther now. Actually, oh, I forgot. I can upgrade some of the Panthers to the Motto A. It's not really that important for this scenario, but do that at the next available opportunity. Turn 3. So far, things are going better than anticipated. Well, that's a problem. Tank. Huh. Wow. Definitely want to take care of the Su-76. Oh, this is very tricky. If I put this unit on this artillery, for instance, I think there's an anti-aircraft gun at that airfield, which could potentially have range 3 move out to attack. No reason to waste time with that sort of stuff. This LA5FN is going to withdraw. Okay. What else? This unit might as well reinforce. I could potentially have a use for it. Well, then again, maybe not. You can stay put. Okay, we'll press the assault, perhaps a little overly aggressively. Let's see. Oh, that's no good. Right, okay. Well, here's the thing. This recon unit has a total of 6 moves available. If I move up 1, 2, I can withdraw back. Sometimes you just gotta go roll with it. You can place a second artillery there, but that's well, it's also no good if I have to face off against that. Anti-tank gun. Very tricky. So what do I do about the Tiger? Oh dear. I've destroyed a good chunk of the Soviet artillery. I might stick around one more turn and try to destroy a few more pieces over the middle here, but overall, I say my goals have been accomplished. Send this unit forward, no spotting, nothing to worry about. T-34 will almost certainly try to attack that recon unit. That's no good. Well, I'm gonna leave the Tiger over here for now. Hope this isn't a horrible mistake. We'll retreat the Pioneers. There's no rush to finish off the Russian fighters. So actually, let's put some of my fighters back on airfields. Not quite sure what to do about this mortar. I guess we'll put it here for now. We're gonna try to kill that. Next turn I can finish off the conscript. Good. Looks like the Russians have begun their general attack. Alright. Best to be careful now. Cloudy weather. Defense +3? That's an amazing infantry now. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Alright, let us begin. Pretty easy stuff. I don't want to stick around here for too long. I say we've done our job. It's time to get out of here. Next turn I should be able to finish off these artillery, and then it's time to withdraw my units back across the river. In fact, let's start doing that. If this, we will repair, start to withdraw. It might rain next turn, so put this in the city. I am ordering a speedy withdrawal. I'm actually gonna repair this unit in anticipation of the incoming Soviet attack. Same with this. There are more Soviet air units, a lot more. Can't hurt to spend a little on normal reinforcements during this period when nothing is really happening. I'm gonna place this artillery over here. We'll move the infantry over. It's already starting to gain some experience. 51, not bad. Alright. Perfect. Ambush. Rainy weather. Okay, 4. If I remember correctly, there were some conscripts over here. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, good, good, good. Retreat path is open, so we are going to retreat. It's raining this turn, so this is a good opportunity. I think I took care of the Su-76 and T-34, the conscript. So this is a good opportunity for me to position units in preparation for the attack across the river over here. So my units. Conscript. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Where should I use this unit? We'll keep this unit here. Resupply Tiger. Bad weather is provides only a limited resupply. I'll put my recon unit here. We're gonna keep this Panther in this sector. I think the defenses are solid. That infantry is gaining quite a bit of entrenchment. Given that the weather is still bad, I'm going to send out some of my fighters, so next turn they can spot, see what is going on. Resupply, resupply. Looks good. The auxiliary units there are just sacrificial rear guard units. Not too much that can be done, unfortunately. Alright. Once again, pretty standard stuff. I actually should use some tanks in that area if I want to do the most damage. But I also need some tanks here as a defensive force. I anticipate a massive Soviet air attack soon. So we'll allow the Soviets to land some units here. Put the Wolfram in here. Yeah, that looks good. I have tons of defenses here. I'm gonna withdraw the Martyr to a more useful sector. This Stug is gonna go on that fortification hex to defend it. gonna start transferring some of my units to east. Once again, we'll use a fighter bomber here. Yeah, that's a good idea. So my Stuka, we'll keep this in reserve. I just need my best fighter to defend some of these positions. I anticipate a massive attack in the middle here. That's my prediction. Soviets will certainly crowd their units around victory hexes. Recon unit, recon unit. Situation west seems well in hand. So I'm not going to worry about that. The remainder of my units can stay put. Let's try to reinforce this unit too. Alright. Let's see how the battle unfolds now. As anticipated, Russia-Soviet units have charged forward. Massive Russia-Soviet units. Okay. Seems like the Soviets are actually concentrating their fighters here. There's a Yak-3. That's no good. If I attack, you'll just retreat. Ugh. That's why I need the Panzer over here. Might as well start swapping out the infantry. Right, that's where I could use the recon unit to capture back that hex. Keep the recon unit here. Hmm. Wow. Yak 3 may be a good fighter, but is still no match for me. Then I can start using my level bombers a bit. The AI might or might not shoot through fighter cover. 9 strength fighter. So that unit, which will try to land victory hex. Okay. It's not a problem if I do this right. Good. Right, okay, good. This conscript may decide to get frisky and cross the river to attack. I actually would like that if it did that. Conscript. Anti-tank gun. Better withdraw this out of the city. Again, my pioneers, heavily entrenched, can survive without artillery support reasonably comfortably. Unfortunate. That's okay though. use my remaining fighters to provide cover. Again. It's no particular rush. This looks good. Now, I do anticipate a massive wave of Soviet attacks. Hopefully, they won't be able to hit anything important. That mortar is vulnerable. Okay.